Hi guys, welcome back for another review from Amateur Priority Toys. Today I am very excited because I am looking at another Mego figure. As you guys may have remembered from my Leatherface review, I really enjoy Mego, so I'm very happy to have this figure, and it is a figure that is near and dear to my heart because it is from Batman Beyond. This is a TV series that I grew up on. I absolutely love Batman Beyond. And when Mego announced this figure, I thought he looked so good. I was so excited. And I didn't pre-order him. I was kind of just hoping to find him in the store. Long story short, I never did. Most of the Targets by me never seemed to have any Mego for some reason. But I found him in a comic book store and I had to get him. So yeah, let's just jump right in. So let's take a look at Terry McGinnis's box. So we got Batman Beyond. We got the old DC logo up here, which I really miss. I mean, I'm old school. I love things that just remind me of my childhood, and that DC logo is really doing it for me, especially this artwork as well. Batman Beyond with his wings. I mean, if you watch the show, you know it's just a great design. The black with the red, the teenage Batman. I thought that was so cool as a kid. So here we go. Of course, we got Marty Mego making an appearance on all of his boxes, but hey, why not? More power to you. So there he is in his box. I'll get political for a second, and I'm gonna say when McFarlane announced their Batman Beyond, I was highly disappointed. For one, I'll just be honest, McFarlane figures are not for me. But I did get the McFarlane Batman Beyond, and I was disappointed because, as McFarlane does, he does whatever he wants. He went for more of a comic book look as opposed to the TV series. I have read the comics as well, but if I wanted a new figure, I am always going to say I want the TV version. And he went for the comic book version. The figure is okay, but this is more in line with what I wanted, and I'm so happy that Mego is doing it. So I'm really excited to tear open this box and get into it, but I also don't want to destroy the box. I mean, Mego, that's usually my one toy line where I just, I always open them. I don't bother saving the boxes, because you can't save the boxes to everything. That just takes up way too much room. But yeah, this one's kind of hard to break open. Like I said, I just love this artwork. The Batman Beyond logo, it just looks so good. So I'm gonna see if I can actually just maybe cut into the plastic, and see if I can get him out of there without destroying it, because I may want to put him back in here and display him on the wall, but we'll see. Anyways, I'll stop rambling and let's take a look at our Batman Beyond. Okay, he is out of the box, and just wow, I am already loving him so much. I was able to successfully get him out of the box without destroying it, so if that matters to you, all I did was take a pocket knife, cut along the side, and pull out the plastic piece that he was holding him. So I am not going to make this a habit because, like I said, I can't save every box. So yeah, but if you wanted to do the same thing for him or any other Mego figure or any other carded figure, you can do it that way. So here he is, and I gotta say, he looks really, really good. This, like, the shiny black leather with the red, it just pops so nicely. It's so unique for a Mego figure. They also did an amazing job on his head sculpt. It looks so much like the show. You know, he looks kind of, you know, intimidating, but not like, it's not Bruce Wayne. He looks a little bit younger. They did a good job with that. His belt, obviously the belt, you know, it is a little bit different because, you know, the belt in the show doesn't have anything that you can see, at least, interlocking these little pouches. They're all just separate pieces on his hip, so they had to, you know, work around that, and I think it looks good. I like it a lot. So he's got his wings on the back. They are just red. And here we got the back of his belt. So yeah, he looks really, really good. So taking a closer look at his wings, they are sewn onto his sleeve right here. They're also sewn, you can see the stitching, they're sewn to his back right here. They also are a leathery kind of material, or pleathery, I guess I should say. And so they will extend as you extend his arms. But that's about as best as they're gonna look. They look okay. One thing I was disappointed with the McFarlane figure was having the red on the back. On the back it should be black, and I don't know why. Well, I mean, I know why for this figure. McFarlane, I think, could have painted the back black, but in order for them to get the black on the back of here, they would have had to line this side with a black leathery material. It would have had to been cut and sewn on. I wish they had taken the time to do that, but it's not a huge deal. You'll mostly see him from the front anyways when he's on display. Another little nitpick is I wish the wings were removable, because another part of the design I've always liked with this character is just the black. You know, there's no cape, there's no wings. Like when he has his wings down, you just see the black with a little bit of red on the symbol. Okay, I'm trying to hide the wings so you can see. Like, I think that one looked really cool. But from the pictures, I had a feeling they weren't going to come off anyways, so I'm not very disappointed. I just kind of wish they had done that. Okay, so let's take a look at our Mego Batman Beyond's articulation. So, it's going to be the same as every other Mego figure. He's going to have a head swivel. Doesn't go up or down. He's got like a ball. I don't know what you call this, but his hips can move all around. So that's very nice. Nice ab crunch. Legs will go forward and back, in and out. I'm trying not to move him too much because I don't want to crease the leather. He has, it's not quite a ball joint up here on his shoulder. And then he's got pretty stiff joints, but the elbow will bend, and he's got a rotating wrist. It looks like it might be a ball joint, and he's also got the new Mego hands. I showed these off with the Leatherface review. They kind of have they used to have, you know, just those kind of like, I think I did the same motion when I did that review, but they're a little bit more, they're sculpted more nicely, the fingers, easier for them to hold things. So I'll try putting some batterings in his hand, and yeah, definitely a good quality figure. I will say, Mego, if you are watching this, I know sometimes you like to got your 8-inch figure and then also do the 14-inch figures, I would 100% buy the 14-inch figure in a heartbeat. I really like those 14-inch figures. I just like big figures in general, but this guy, I would buy him the second, absolutely. So, all right, let's do some comparisons, and let's see if we can get some batarangs to test out in his hand. Okay, time for one of my favorite parts of these reviews, and that is time for comparison. So I pulled out a few other Batman Beyond figures, some newer, some older, to compare to this guy. It was actually kind of hard for me just to pick out only a few, because I started going through them and just brought back lots of memories, and a lot of those old Kenner figures are really cool. I really love them, so I might just do another video where I just show off my Batman Beyond collection. Maybe I'll do that with different toy lines or different characters. So let me know what you guys think of that. Would you guys like to see that? Okay, but enough of that. Let's start with our comparisons. So up here, front and center, we have our Mego. Now let's pull out the McFarlane, because this is one a lot of you guys might have, because he's pretty new. So, as I mentioned, he's got the red going through the belt, and Mego opted just to do a silver. I prefer this. I think the design looks more sleek when it's just all black with the red popping at the front. This is a little more distracting. And then just like the Mego figure, they both have red wings on the back, which is not accurate. And I actually have some other figures where I want to show off their wings. So let's start with this one. This is a Kenner one, and the show is still new. Let's get this off his back. So he has fabric wings as well, and he's got a nice red tint right there. But on the back, they've actually managed to get a darker color for the back. And this is something I would have definitely appreciated on this guy. It's not a huge deal, like I said. It just would have been nice. But yeah, this is one of my original Kenner Batman Beyonds. Let's put this back on him. He looks great. He could also detach his wings from the wrists, so I was hoping that he might have that as well. It's kind of just a little wrist clip, but no, he doesn't have that either. But that's okay. I still think this guy looks great, and I'm so happy to have him. I just pulled this guy out because he looks really cool. There's nothing really to compare specifically. It's just the DC Universe Classics Mattel Unmasked Terry. If they were to do an unmasked version, I'd buy that as well. And I'll be honest, I'm tempted, if I see this guy on clearance or on sale, or if I have a coupon, I might just get another one and cut off the wings so I can have just that black wingless look. Here's another figure. This one is very old as well, but this one, you can see he also has a belt that is a hard plastic that attaches just like the Mego version. And this one, they actually painted the in between the pouches black to give it that similar look that it's supposed to have to the show, like this. So they could have done that, but you know, these pouches aren't exactly accurate. They're a little more designed. It just gives it a different look. I don't dislike it, but I would have appreciated if they had done something like this. And I might try to switch these and see how that looks. But this guy also has the black wings on the back. So these wings also detach. You can pull them off right here, off the little ball joint. They're also ball jointed. I mean, like, they're completely posable. You could do everything you wanted with these wings. Absolutely great. So yeah, I'd love to do another video just talking about Batman Beyond figures. Apparently I'm pretty nitpicky about my Batman Beyonds, but let's put this guy over here. Doesn't like to stand very well, so I might just lay him down for now. Okay. And I've also brought out 2 different Batarangs. So this one is a Kenner one that came with the Kenner Batman Beyond I just showed off. And then this one actually came with the other one I just showed off, the one that I needed to lay down in the back. So this one is very accurate to how it looks in the show. All my other Batarangs were kind of packed away, I couldn't get to them. But the one that came with the McFarlane is not accurate to the show, so I didn't really care to try that one anyways. So you can hold this one just fine. Looks good in his hand. Trying to find the bend. There you go. So you can hold this Batarang just fine if you have it. Now this one has this little end piece, so it might be more difficult to get. Oh, nope, you can hold it. So you can have him with a Batman Beyond Batarang if you have one to give him, or any Batarang he could probably hold. But that looks really, really awesome. I love that. I actually kind of prefer this one in his hand. Let's put that one there. That looks so good. And then just for fun, in the back I have the Kenner Batman Beyond Batmobile. So what do you guys think of this guy? Because I think he is awesome. I think he might be my favorite Kenner my favorite Mego figure I have. Trying to think of the other ones I have. The 14-inch Creature from the Black Lagoon. He's also one of my favorites. I love the 14-inch figures. I have I think almost all of the 14-inch Batmans. If they did this guy, like I said, I would definitely buy it. I think just this leather material looks so good. So yeah, just a few little nitpicks. So my negatives: I wish it was removable. I wish the back was black. I'd be curious to see what this would look like with the black in between the pouches, but I also don't mind it. It looks cool the way it is, so I'm not going to dock them for that one. I didn't mention before, but he's also wearing boots, which I appreciate. They could have just left the pant leg down and just had him have like a sculpted foot, but he does wear boots, so I appreciate that. So in the positives, very reminiscent to the show. The face sculpt is really, really nice. The leather, like I said, so shiny. Of the belt. You can hold Batarangs. He doesn't come with his own, but you can hold Batarangs. Yeah, definitely a great figure. I'll give it to Mego. You know, they made one Batman Beyond figure, and it's pretty much exactly what I wanted. McFarlane has made 4 Batman Beyond figures, not including other characters, and not what I wanted. They have this version, They have a version where his mouth is different, different version where he's purple, and they have a version where he's battle damaged. Okay, the battle damaged one I think probably looks the best, looks most like the show, but none of them are modeled after the show. They're after the comic, which if that's what you want, that's great, but I would prefer this. So, what do you guys think of him? Definitely think he's worth the money. You know, I always sing high praises to Mego. So, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think of him in the comments. Please like and subscribe. You can share this with somebody else who's a Batman Beyond fan. That'd be great. You can check out my Instagram. I'm going to be posting pictures of him soon. And let me know what you guys think of me doing a video just showing off my Batman Beyond figures, because I think I might start working on that, because that sounds like a lot of fun. So, anyways guys, thank you so much, and have a great day. Okay, real quick you guys, just because I almost forgot to do it, I wanted to switch the belts to see how they looked. So if they had gone for a more classic look, more accurate to the show, this is what his belt would have looked like, with the black in between the pouches, and the pouches being more long and thin. I gotta say, I really do like this. So I put the belt, his belt, on this guy. It will not close; it's a little too big, but it'll hug his waist and it'll stay there. So it just gives you an idea of the difference. I do prefer this, but I think that this belt is perfectly acceptable. This was kind of just for fun to see. So it's slightly big on him, but looks really good. And I might just leave it on him for a while, displayed like this, because it's looks very accurate to the show and just looks cool. So just wanted to show that off real quick. Alright guys, thank you again for watching.